Jadon Sancho remains on Manchester United's books after his return from Chelsea with pre-season just weeks away. Chelsea bit the bullet on 3 June and paid a £5 million penalty to send Sancho back to Old Trafford at the end of his loan spell in West London, after they had initially agreed an obligation to buy the 25-year-old. Sancho did achieve some major highs in his spell at Stamford Bridge and scored Chelsea's third goal in a 4-1 victory over Real Betis to win the UEFA Conference League, but it wasn't enough to extend his stay. Ruben Amorim will therefore expect Sancho to report back for pre-season at Carrington alongside other players deemed surplus to requirements, and it remains to be seen what Man United's next move will be. Although Erik ten Hag made the decision to send Sancho out on loan to Chelsea before he was replaced by Amorim in the Old Trafford dugout, the new Man United boss will still try to move him on this summer. Sancho was never expected to return to Carrington until Chelsea made clear that they were happy to pay the penalty for not completing his permanent signing, and United may struggle to sell him permanently. Stefan Borson exclusively told Football Insider on 11 June that Sancho's weekly wages of £300,000 may be subsidised by Man United to force through a sale, and the winger is already preparing for pre-season. Man United are expected to return to training in early July, but Sancho posted on his Instagram story, 22 June, from a gym he'd done his off-season training in with the simple message of a sweating emoji. Amorim may not have been expecting to work with Sancho this pre-season until Chelsea decided to cut short his spell at Stamford Bridge, but the former England winger is the least of the Red Devils' worries. Antony was loaned to Real Betis mid-season, and 14 goal contributions in 26 appearances have led the Spanish side to pursue him on a permanent deal, but United will be forced to take a huge hit financially with any deal that is done. Marcus Rashford's massive wages have also acted as a millstone in any effort by United to move him on after a successful half-season spell at Aston Villa, who are unlikely to sign him permanently themselves. With all three high-earning, out-of-favour wingers set to be back at Carrington this summer, United's decision-makers face a race against time if they're to avoid stifling Amorim's squad with players who have no long-term future at Old Trafford.